This silk embroidered ruffle panties almost didn't exist. I made a sample, I tested everything, I thought I had it all figured out. And then the real silk proved me wrong. Hi, today I'm making embroidered silk ruffle panties from natural silk crepe. I thought this project would be simple. It wasn't. Let me show you what happened. I wanted these panties to feel light and delicate, so I chose natural silk crepe. Since this was a custom order, I didn't want to take any chances. I found a leftover piece of satin in my fabric stash and used it to test everything first. Better to make mistakes on satin than on silk. Since this was a custom order and the embroidery was placed at the front, I had to mirror the pattern before stitching it out. For embroidery, I used everything needed for the process. Mesh as a backing, a water-soluble stabilizer on top, and embroidery hoops to keep everything in place. Then I started the machine. The thread ran out. That's probably one of the most stressful moments, because when you stop the embroidery, there is always a chance something might shift or go wrong. Luckily, this time I refitted the machine, restarted it, and everything worked perfectly. The embroidery was finished. Now it's time to sew. Everything was going according to plan. I sewed the side seams using a French seam, and I finished the gusset with a folded edge because I wanted to avoid using overlock as much as possible. The overlock doesn't leave much room for mistake, and honestly, that is exactly why it scares me. But for the legs opening, I wanted a light and delicate finish, so I decided to use a rolled hem. After spending some time with the menu and adjusting the settings, I finally got it working. The sample turned out quite well. I also decided to make a few changes to the pattern. I narrowed the width between the legs slightly, made the front little more open, and shortened the back piece. When I moved on to the real silk, and that's when everything stopped going according to plan. The rolled hem that looked fine on the sample simply didn't work on this kind of silk. Even with the thinnest silk needle, it left visible marks that I didn't like. So I made another decision, switched to a narrow rolled seam, often called a Moscow seam. Thankfully, I had left enough seam allowance for exactly this kind of situation. Then another problem appeared. So I finished these beautiful panties, but I made them the way too big. They keep falling down. Try to make them smaller tomorrow to go and to buy the new fabric. So I unpicked the elastic and went back to the pattern again. And finally, here they are. This version feels right. I'm happy with the fit, the finish, and every detail. And this is the version I will make for my customer. So I finished these beautiful ruffled panties. And the problem was not the pattern. It was my intention. It was me. I had to mirror two halves of the front piece. So I did one half of the front longer than another. If you like sewing, creating, making mistakes, solving problems, and getting better with every new project, subscribe me, join me for the next project. See you soon.